First week of April, about a month ago, I went back to Hawaii to see off soldiers from my unit that I deployed with during my second deployment, and they were deploying to Afghanistan. And we're out there on the tarmac just saying goodbye, talking to them, a number of them deploying for the second, third, fourth, fifth deployments, talking about their kids. You know, when we deployed back in 2005, they were single, now they're married with 5 kids. A friend of mine, his daughter's 15 years old. She's excited about getting her driver's permit, and her dad's leaving for a year, and she's saying, "Dad, who's gonna teach me how to drive?" So, you know, he got her in the car, he's like, "Let's take a spin around the parking lot." But the real impacts and the price that's being paid by our troops and by their families is something that is given lip service by leaders in Washington, saying, "Thank you for your service, we appreciate your sacrifice." But when it comes down to the policies that are made, both in continuing to send troops, friends of mine, to places like Afghanistan, these wars that should have ended a long time ago, lip service being paid to actually taking care of them when they come home, to actually dealing with the fact that we still have on average 22 veterans committing suicide every single day, dealing with the fact that the numbers of homeless veterans in this country continue to rise, the fact that our veterans are still not getting the care that they need. This is something that's very personal to me, as it is to every American who appreciates and values the service and sacrifice of our men and women in uniform.
Yeah, it's one thing to be kind of willy-nilly about sending people in a battle. Do we adequately take care of them when they return?
I think the statistics and the stories and the facts show that that is not the case. That is not the case. And once again, this comes back to having people in positions of power, self-serving politicians who will go and, you know, shake a veteran's hand or stand with veterans in a press conference as a photo op, but then fail to actually honor that service and that sacrifice. And that's why it's important that we have leaders in this country who do understand the cost of war. It's why I'm running for president, to serve as commander-in-chief, to actually make sure that we are honoring the great sacrifice of our servicemen and women by not continuing to send them on these wasteful, counterproductive regime change wars, seeing war as a last resort, and making sure that the missions we do send them on honors their sacrifice, so that those missions are ones that actually keep the American people safe.